Hi, I'm Monsi from Discover Siddha. So in this video, we are going to see about World Deadly Flesh-Eating Disease. The world has not yet come out of COVID-19 pandemic, and now a new mysterious flesh-eating disease knocked Japan's door. Japan is facing a huge, heavy bacterial infection outbreak. Fatality rate of this disease is about 30%. Each and every doctors in Japan work tirelessly to encounter the disease, that is the root cause of the disease, and to prevent the disease by producing some medicines. But still now, they are just going on research, but no more answers found. Japan's health ministry has advised people to take COVID-19 pandemic precautions because certain symptoms of this COVID-19 is relatively similar to the flesh-eating disease. Okay, I don't want to waste your time no more than this, because in this video, each and every second, each and every minute is too important. If you skip any little bit, you may not get certain information. So please watch fully, okay? So don't skip this video at any time, because this video gives a valuable news. So don't skip this video. Let's enter to the video. What is this mysterious disease? Is it deadly dangerous? Does it cause lockdown? Does it cause to pandemic situation? Okay, let's see the answers. STSS, Streptococcal Toxic Shock Syndrome. This is the disease. It is also called as flesh-eating disease. Okay, the main organism is responsible for this disease is bacterium Streptococcal pyogenes. In most conditions, it may affect all ages of people, especially the people with around 30 to 40 years of ages. And the mortality rate is around 30%. It causes necrosis of connective tissues. According to the National Institute of Infectious Diseases, cases were increased upcoming years. Cases were reported as in 2022, this disease arose. In 2023, the cases arose around 974 cases. And in 2024, within 2 months, it caused 378 cases which are new. What causes STSS? STSS is caused by the bacterium called Streptococcus pyogenes. It is also called as Strep A. And certain symptoms, I'll say, just note it down. Symptoms like sore throat. Certain cases it will be symptomatic. In certain cases it will be asymptomatic in condition. It is highly contagious in cases of asymptomatic conditions. Severe conditions of this disease may lead to severe health complications and severe illness. Spread of STSS. How this bacteria gets spread and how it enters into our body. Okay, it spreads through 2 modes. Number 1 is through droplet infection. Number 2 is through certain wounds. Okay, so through these modes, the infection may spread. And certain symptoms are similar to coronavirus. So some researches are going on relatively with this coronavirus. Okay, let's see the symptoms. Symptoms may be of 2 types, that is symptomatic and asymptomatic. In case of symptomatic, you can find out the disease and you can start the treatment. But in case of asymptomatic, you couldn't find the disease, right? So in those cases, it will be highly contagious and it causes more severe complications like tonsillitis, strep throat, pneumonia and meningitis. And very, very severe complication may lead to death. More than severe complications leads to tissue necrosis and organ failure. Pathology of Streptococcus pyogenes. So generally this disease, actually the bacteria enters our body through skin, while sneezing, while coughing. Due to these conditions it may enter our body. Okay, and then in certain conditions, in these cases, it leads to tonsillitis and it leads to certain throat infections in children. This is a common cause. But in certain cases, when it enters the bloodstream, it may cause flesh-eating disease. And why it causes flesh-eating disease when it enters the bloodstream? Because of the toxins that are produced by Streptococcus pyogenes. The toxins are erythrogenic toxins and cytolytic toxins. These toxins are responsible for muscle eating. Common symptoms of this disease is severe headache, continuous vomiting, intense muscle pain. That's the main symptom because it's a flesh-eating disease. So muscle pain will be too severe and high fever will be there. These are all the major common symptoms, and also cough will also be there, which is significant to coronavirus. Treatment of this disease involves antibiotics. Okay, And in most severe invasive cases, you can give antibiotics with the combination of other medications. These are all the treatment, but still now the research is going on to find out the medicine for the specific disease. And now Japan's health ministry said people to follow certain preventive care that they have done during the period of COVID-19. So those preventive care like sanitization of our hands and wearing mask, proper hygiene methods to follow, and proper cough. These are all the preventive care that Japan Health Ministry advised people to follow. For more such informative and interesting videos like this, continue watching Discover Siddha and please consider subscribing our channel. Share this video possible so that people can understand this disease and like. Thank you so much. Bye. Comment below if this disease will become a pandemic or epidemic, or if this disease will bring lockdown. In my point of view, I wanna say that it will not bring pandemic effect. It will not give lockdown because it's not an airborne disease. I think soon doctors will find the medicine. Okay? Thank you.